So when it comes to transportation, I do have a car that I share with my sister. It's a 2013 Subaru Crosstrek. It is more environmentally friendly, which is a great alternative to some cars that aren't. It does get 33 plus gallons, miles per gallon, which is really nice so that we don't have to fill the car up with gas that much. I predominantly use the car in the summer because I do work at a daycare, but due to COVID right now, I haven't been working that much. So it's definitely slowed down the amount of miles and how much gas we're using and how much emissions we're putting into the air through the car. When I'm at school, I don't have my car on campus because I'm only an uprising sophomore, so I find other ways to get around. I mostly walk to a lot of places in Newton because they are pretty accessible, but when I have to use a car, I usually use Uber or Lyft, which does put more emissions to the air, or I try to use the T as frequently as I can because I find it's a little bit cheaper than buying Ubers and Lyfts all the time. But my sister is a senior at UConn and she uses the car when she's at school, so that definitely does put emissions into the air, but it's not so much. My parents do have Hondas as well, and they are pretty sustainable and they're pretty environmentally friendly. My mom has a 2018 Honda CR-V and has a lot of new features to it. It has a little green leaf on it that you just press the button and it helps you save gas and it helps with the emissions that puts into the air. So something that I didn't really realize about transportation that I learned in this course was how transportation works when we ship out foods or items or like household goods or clothes. So I didn't really realize that it does. I knew it did have an impact, but I didn't know that the impact wasn't as severe to certain alternatives. I didn't realize that when you ship bananas or another product, like in one of the articles I read, they'd shipped products from South America. It was actually more beneficial to ship them to the US than having us try to grow them because we had to clear more lands. There were more chemicals being used to make the soil more fertile, and different aspects like that. But overall, transportation has definitely gone down, I think, because of this pandemic, but it's starting to pick up because states are beginning their phases. I mean, Connecticut is in phase 2 right now, so a lot more businesses are opening, but I've been trying to reduce the amount of emissions that I put into the air. I get my emissions test every year to make sure that my car is safe for the environment and that everything is okay, which definitely helps. But I learned a lot about transportation and I will continue to help educate other people with transportation and seeing if their car is actually making a difference in our environment or not.